All right, greetings, humans, and welcome to the stream. I am your host, Zaz. Today, we're going to be making an obby, which, by the way, I am very, very bad at. So, we're going to be making an obby and watching me die doing it. I would very much appreciate everyone's help. If you'd like to join me right now in this cute little wintry space, then this is where we're going to get started. But we've got a whole plan today. So, if you don't know, we've got the winter Obby Jam happening right now. We've got this brand new rework of the Obby kit that is like the coolest thing I've played with in a while. Greetings, Julia. Love to see you here. Anybody else would like to join me? Orca, of course. Excellent to see. And also hello Dolphin and TS in the chat. Good to see everybody. But yeah, welcome. So this is we're going to be the Winter Obby Jam is happening right now, and what it is, Summer. Good to see you. Lovely to see you here. What it is a opportunity for really anybody to get a free skin by making an obby. And I don't even think it actually has to be winter themed. I think this jam is happening in the winter. We're going to be working on a winter theme, which is why we're here, by the way. If you are just arriving in the chat, you can click the link that I dropped in chats in both places and join us. But we're just going to be making an obby and it's going to be fine. And the plan right now, just line it up for you, is we're going to look at this scene and figure out how we can take the stuff out of this scene that is very snowy, and we've got some cool informational stuff from the fabulous Heather Control Z of stuff we can do to make our space immediately feel wintry. And then we're going to take a little pause and we're going to make some voxel objects to obby out of, because a lot of what makes obbies look cool is the stuff that you're jumping on. And I have an idea, but I'm open to other ideas. So if you have a theme already in your head that you want us to do, start throwing those in chat. But I've been thinking about my favorite part of the winter, which is staying warm. I like being warm when it's cold. Now, I live in California, so I actually solved that problem. But I didn't always. And in that time, I was very, very interested in the things that keep you warm when it's cold. So let's check out this project while we're here. We've got this ice. You can slide a little bit of sliding. And we've got all the beautiful snow happening. And also when we run through the snow, you can see these footprints. And I think that's pretty much everything we're going to be stealing out of this. Oh, I think I might actually also just take this platform too. So we're going to check out this platform. So to go ahead, we're going to click remix. And what this is going to do is this is going to put me in a different instance. So I'm going to drop a link again. You guys can continue playing in that one. Or if you want to stay in the I should have remixed it first. Sorry, guys. But here we are. Let's see here. But it's just a matter. I think it kept the same multiplayer link. But anyway, new link just dropped. Feel free to join me as we take apart this project, or you can do your own remix and take it apart. But as long as I'm in this one, you can also do it here. So it's totally up to you. Okay. So we've got a couple of things in here. We've got the snow. We're going to press stop to see the snow emitter somewhere up here, down here. Anyway, it's the purple box. Hey, snow emitter. There we go. Very snow emission happening. Did I just go? No, just my fly camera went through the whatever. We're going to press F to focus that. It says snow emitter on it. And let's just check out where it is so that when we're putting it in our game, we're going to see that it is at about Y500 and some. So that's kind of what I'm going to be keeping in mind with that. We're going to take the snow emitter and we're going to go down, close the transform panel, open the entity panel, and we're going to make a template. Now, this is called snow emitter, but when I make a template, that's going to go away. So what I do is I copy the name so that I can say unlink from template, because I'm making my own template, not that template. Make a new template. This template's called my template. We're going to paste that and press save. And now in my templates, we'll see the last thing is this thing called snow emitter. So bam, snow emitter acquired. So that's the snow emitter. The second thing is this player character. And if we look at, this is an instance of the player character dragged in here. It's in a box because it'll follow whoever owns the instance. But we've got this guy, and we can see that this is basically exactly the player from the default obby. Besides, we've got this script called Footprints, the script called Slide on Ice, and Crushable Player I think is already in there. So we got Footprints and Slide on Ice, and that might be it. So we're just going to, again, this one is called Player Snowy Footprints. Going to copy that. Going to go to template, hit unlink from template. Going to click new template and paste this there and press save. So now I have to kind of like go to something else, and then I think templates and open mine back up. Yeah, you could just go to somebody else's mine. And now we've got the player and we've got the snow emitter. So there's like a couple of other things. We could grab this sample ice thing just for instance, but basically what gets footprints, we can look at the snow ground, and the snow ground, there are two grounds. Is that what's going on here? Round pond water. Round pond water here. Oh, lovely. An invisible person. Why are you invisible if you're making cool stuff happen? Anyway, this is quite nice. So snow ground is this, and this has the tag footprints. Okay, yeah, it didn't need a script. It just needed a tag. So you can see basically something that has the tag ice will slide on, and something that has the tag footprints we will leave footprints on. So we could actually put the tag ice on this and just mess up. That's why I can't see you, because I had everything off. So we should now be sliding on everything. And if we wanted to, there's a couple of steps in order to do this, right? Which is that I need this to be, this is my player one now, but the game is actually using the one that I disconnected it from. Yeah. Can you get data from an outside database into DBB, John Walker? The answer to that, if you want to do it regularly, no, you can't just like ping something. If you have a database that you just wanted to sort of import once and you put it into JSON, you could probably do that with TypeScript, but it would be, no small amount of work. But entirely doable. And then we've got, like, if you want to use a database, we've got a couple of systems where you can kind of see what sort of using like basically like a spreadsheet of data for your game. We have a bunch of instances of that. So I would start with like combat, because I think that's the most readable one. You've got like all of the weapons, you've got all the gatherables or collectibles, and you've got all the like enemies and stuff like that. They all show up in sort of a database that's a bunch of scripts on an entity, because that's how we're doing it. But yeah. All right. Glorious. Good to see. We've made it slippery. Okay. So what I wanted to do is just test a little bit with like, what if we make it slipperier? We're going to have to move to the Obby kit after this, maybe, but maybe I can just pull platforms from it into here. We'll see. You guys are already working and it's lovely, and I don't want to lose that. So we're going to keep this running. There is an orca. Snorka for the snow. It's a snorka. Hello. I'm standing on the orca. Okay. Focusing stuff. So there's a couple of other things that I wanted to, I was going to mess with the player. Okay. So this is my player template, but it's not the one that's being used by the game. In order to change the one that's being used by the game, I've got to go into the save like extra menu, and here there's a player. It says snow footprints, crushable, ice slip. And I need my player snowy footprint, which also has ice slip, but does not, and also has crushable. But anyway, it's the same thing, right? So that won't take effect until now. We press play and nothing changes because they're basically the same template. Sorry for messing everybody up if I did, but it has to be done. Okay, so now we can mess with this guy's slipperiness, and I have been warned that there is such a thing as so slippery you break the game. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the steering strength on the ice down. Is that what I want? I really want the speed to hit more. I don't know. We could try seeing what if this is greater than the normal speed. Like if it's 120, what does that do? Which is, in order to do that, I'm going to have to. Why isn't it letting me enter? So now I should push to template, save, and then we got to stop and play. Sorry, everybody, but yeah, we're going a little faster. But this, I really just wanted the amount of slide to be greater, like one of those slide puzzles. But I think I'd have to actually change the code for that. But it's still pretty delightful. Anyway, we could keep that or not. It's fine. But we've got a couple things. And the last thing I wanted to look at, I wanted to see what the name of Snowground's voxel object was, which was Tint Ground. Okay, cool. Easy. That'll be useful to us in the future. We could template it, but we don't really need to. And then I wanted to just look at the sky. So if you're ever like in a remixable game and you're like, oh, I love how this looks, just check out the mood things. We're going to look at the, let's see here. Let's pretend everything is closed here because we just sort of changed this. So in this, I'm really interested in the fog settings are useful to know. But we could, because you see it's kind of matching this color that everything is, and that really helps tie it all together. But in the background here, I just wanted to look at this gradient and see that we've basically got the top color is the lightest color. The middle color is the darkest, most saturated color, and it's this sort of like dark blue. And then a bottom color, we really don't see that much until you yeet yourself into space like this. And then, we got a short fall distance. This is probably efficient. Oh, it is so lovely. Okay. I guess we're going to build the obby in here because this is extremely cute. But yeah, we got the I hope that's the winter card because it's quite adorable. I love it a lot. We got the snow people here, right? I can interact with this and I can change hats and okay, I can't in the game editor. Let's see when we'll return to game. Wait, is that other people can still edit it? Yeah. Ooh. No, okay. Sorry. We have to all be in the editor or none of us in the editor, which means I can't get out of this. Okay. All right. Exciting things. All right. So that being said, you guys are having such a good time and I don't want to ruin it. So I'm going to keep this up here, but I'm going to open in a new tab. We're going to open the Obby game and we're going to start incorporating the stuff that we pulled that out of the snowy scene into, I love the new title of Combat Kit. That's adorable. Snowy scene into, oops, I just did an empty game because that's what I do a lot. Yeah, let's leave, try again. And we're going to use the Obby kit. See, I just got distracted by this. Okay, Obby kit. Obby kit. It's time for an Obby kit. So let's see here. Okay, so this is so this is the Obby kit as it is, and I'm just going to zoom out so we can kind of take a look at the bigger picture here of what all is in this. We've got sort of some distinct sections. We've got over here clearly labeled. This is the workroom. This has got all of the pieces that we can need, and I'm going to do a whirlwind tour of them. Zergling, welcome. Lovely to see you. Also Squid Kid, hello. Great to see everybody in the chat. Hope you do amazing things. Oh yeah, you can't join this yet because I haven't gotten it into yet. Okay, let me go ahead and press save, which should actually make this a game. We got a game. We're gonna multiplayer it. Boop. Copy and go. Sorry, we're going to do the random character one. Hello, and we're going to paste this here. So if you guys want to join me where I am now, don't let me keep you from... does this... I hope I didn't lose everybody's work. Anyway, we should probably move on to this one because this is where we're actually going to be building the obby. This is it. This is where the obby gets built. So yeah, okay. So back to the tour. If you want to join me, the link is in the chat. We've already got a Squid Kid, I believe. Yep. I can identify a Squid Kid from a distance after the time we all became Squid Kid. Sticks in your bones. Okay, so we've basically got 3 parts. We've got this workroom here, and then we've got an obby here, which I may do on this stream. But you know, I think the thing you need to know is that the Winter Jam ends this coming Thursday, the next Thursday that happens in the universe. And then on Friday, same time and place as right now, I'm going to be playing through the Winter Obby games. So I kind of don't want you to experience yet exactly how bad I am at these games, because we all have that to look forward to on Friday. Hello, the dolphin. Welcome. Or again, right? You've been here. I said hello to you. Anyway, hello again, the dolphin, because you said hi. Yeah, so we're gonna save that. But I highly recommend, if you're using this for the first time, you should really just jump down to the example obby. You can really see all of the things. Everything in this beautiful obby was made out of all of the parts that are here in the workroom. And then like that's just only a small fraction of what's actually here. So what I want to do is basically start at this second platform here and build an obby kind of going through these islands. And did I already change this? It's so weird. It like remembers things that I changed. Am I crazy? Am I losing my mind? If I create a totally new Obby Kit game, yeah, see, that's green. And in mine, it's already white. Or did somebody do that? Oh, okay. You guys are doing that. I did that too on mine. That's why. I get it now. Now I see there are fireworks and other glorious things because you guys are ahead of me. And that's what I like to hear. Okay. So we're basically going to start from this platform here. We've actually already got a start checkpoint, so it's pretty easy. And we're just going to make some obby from here to here. Now, one of the things that I want to do at this start is I do want an island. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this and press Control to get my own. Bring it down here. And I actually want to replace these with snow as well. So if I look at this is kind of the technique here. Is this called Platform Giant Rock? And it's got this voxel object, rock no vines. And if I go into here and I type platform dash giant, it just happens that all of these got the same name, right? And it's because we copied them from each other. So if we do that, then we can... Excellent stuff. Very obby. Now, can we jump off of the hippo's nose? So we've got floating rock, no vines. If I do floating rock, I believe Rusford Diggins made this one, snow. So if I select that, then we're going to replace that on all of them. All 4 of these platform giant rocks. If we look at them now under these cats, here, let's zoom in on a cat. Snow cat, very good. Now you can see we've got white on everything, which is already looking pretty good. So besides that, let's drag in our templates from before. So if I go into mine, I should find snow emitter. And we know that the snow comes from this object, so I need it to be way higher in the sky. And I want it to be, let's grab the, to this one, and we'll grab that thing so that we can move it more over here where it matters. And now it's snowy, already feeling great. And then we have to swap the player, which does mean I'm going to start and stop. So everybody, I'll save and then we'll start and stop in just a second. So we want to take go over here into the here, and instead of obby player template, we're going to pick the same thing we did, player snowy footprint, select And we can test it out. We can test it out in this area. So I'm going to click, is this platform ground? Let's look. See if there's something called ground. Well, that's the ground. That's not it. So what do we call? Why am I having a hard time selecting this? What have I selected? Why can't I select it? Is it locked? What are you? All right, well, we've got more than one way. I said I wanted another platform here anyway, right? Although I love the hippo in the water. Don't want to mess with that. So we're going to slide this in under here and we're going to bring it up. Oh, no, hippo. I'm sorry, little hippo. Where's that hippo? Hopefully the hippo tender can, what's it called? It's not called hippo. Okay. Hopefully someone can rescue the hippo. I'm going to leave that for other people. Okay. I do just want to bring this up. Just under the platform there. And we'll grab this and move it. There's the hippo. Hi, hippo. Good to see you again. And just to test things that everything is working with our new player, although it shouldn't be yet because we have to stop and start. I will save first, though. But to test that everything is working, we're going to put both footprints, entity. We're going to put footprint singular. We'll find out. I mean, I can put them both on. It's not going to break anything. And ice on these. And I'm going to press save. And let's call this Winter Obby Stream Chaos Edition. Okay. So we'll save as that. Everybody, anyone who wants to can remix this afterwards, by the way, if you need a basis for your own Obby. This is already wild. I don't even think we needed a theme. But we're going to add some things. I had an idea. I had like a concept. Look up, delete. Like search, delete. Oh. Is that what the hippo's called? Huh. Aha. It has the tag. Very clever. Okay. Okay, then we could just, is this the right one though? Is this a wall? That's a wall. That's a wall. That's that. That's a wall. These are each of the panels. So we could just, okay, I see what's happening here. So everything with the tag delete, we can remove once we've got the game going. I don't want to do that yet because we're going to use some of these platforms, but I like the idea. This is already looking beautiful. Okay, so last thing we were going to do is we were going to learn what we learned about the mood in the sky and change this gradient here. We're going to make the top color. I'm going to make it actually, I liked the kind of blue-green. I think it goes well with the sea. So we're going to move into that area and we're going to make this very white in my experience. During the snow times, it's pretty white gray. I guess it's just going to keep going back to red. Don't know why it's saying that. Okay, so pretty white gray at the top. And then here, this middle color, we're going to move back into the kind of teals and make you a little brighter and a little bluer. Right, that's starting to make sense with everything. And then I'll leave the bottom back at white because I don't care about it that much. We've got the water here anyway. So now we got at least a distinct sky from the water. It does kind of make me want to retint the water just because did you add that water falling off of the floating platform? That's whoever did that. That's gorgeous. I love it. Wow, my snow emitter just does not look big enough. I guess we could just do multiple snow emitters. Let's look for it here. Snow. A lot of snowcats. Snow emitter. And then remember I checked the height and I didn't really pay a lot of attention when I was sticking it in there, but we can see that where's the transform? Boop. Transform that it's currently at, it is about 500. Let's put it up to like 800. Oh, no, sorry. That's the wrong value. This is at 1,000. Okay. 1,200. And then this we'll put closer to 400. So it's more central. And then the X, I kind of want to keep that because it's like snowy over here. Anyway, and so we'll just add more of them as we need them. But for right now, all right, Summer. Summer says, could be as easy as kicking up the X and the Z scale of the emitter and increasing the amount of particles. So let's get in here. Let's do it. We need the emitter size X and Z. All right, let's just double it. Okay, it did it for me. I don't know why. Okay, that looks lovely. We'll put it up here. We're going to start it higher because eventually we need to be high as these tall platforms. Oh, this makes me so happy. And I almost don't even need that many more particles. We could increase, I don't know. Let me see what it feels like as a player. As I get here. Okay, now, yeah, the particles do look pretty sparse. All right, where is it? My snow emitter. We'll go back here and we'll say particle lifetime. God, this takes me forever to find them. And number of particles, 1,300. And we will triple that, 3,900. And hopefully, we need to increase their lifetime because I made it higher. Let's put this at 200 and see if that gets them all the way down to the ground. Sort of hard to see. Kind of liked it when my plan was just to, but we're really getting a Winter Wonderland feel. The fog is really, I think somebody else changed the fog, and I love what you did with the place. Yeah, I guess let's increase the size too. Number of particles is pretty high, although it actually looks pretty natural there. System lifetime, when at 300, is that enough to get them all the way down? Is something besides lifetime controlling this? We're here to futz, but we do need to make some stuff. Okay, so we're going to take a sort of pause on this. Hopefully it stays open. I forget what the little flag is to... it's on docs. Let's just go to the documentation, shall we? Look at the URL parameter. What's the one that doesn't... Save mode, multiplayer, kick idle. If kick idle players false. All right, so maybe this will keep me in even while I'm in the voxel editor, which is what I'm trying to do. Okay. Oh, we haven't even, okay. Before I do this, we're going to save again. Now I'm going to press this, and that is going to cause me to leave and re-enter, which hopefully doesn't mess anything up other than the fact that I might lose start and stop. Ability. Particle life system lifetime is just a different thing. Oh, good. Oh, we've got a Squid Kid conference happening. This is important quality stuff. Did I lose? Okay. All right. So hopefully I can change. Okay. Let's find our snow emitter. We're going to fix the snow emitter really quickly because I was just, it seemed like, you know, if you're ever tweaking something and you change the value like 3 times and it doesn't do anything, it's probably the wrong thing. And that's just the reality of the situation. So where is particle lifetime? Let's make this, we'll double it. And they're getting to the ground. We did it. We did it, everyone. Is this water? Can we make it slippery? Let's put an ice tag on it. And then, woo, woo. All right, now, it doesn't, did I not? Did we got the snowy footprints. Do I not have footprints on this? Did I not put footprint on this platform? I guess it was footprints or something like that. Let's check. We can guess. There it is. Okay, so footprints, in case you were wondering. Footprints by default. I guess we're fast because of the way I changed the player. We're going to actually take footprint singular off and ice off because we actually want this to feel like snow. And now we've got a more reason. Oh, look at our footprints. Look at these footprints. This is excellent stuff, everyone. Thank you very much for being here. Okay, Alina the Wolf, lovely to see you. Who are you over here? Megafooter. Megafooter, welcome. Welcome to our chaos creation. Look behind, it's a killer whale. There we go. Boom. Excellent. 10 out of 10 killer whale. Love this guy. I think it's been in every project I've worked on. Julia already starting on the obification. Very nice work. I love it. Okay, so at this point in the stream, and I don't normally do this, but I want to, and I think everybody should join me a little bit. If you're happy doing what you're doing, that's fine. But what I want to do is I want to make a voxel object. I had an idea. So I was looking through, let's do my whirlwind tour of what we've going on here. So right now, this Bob is going to tell us that these platforms have their movement disabled. And that actually means that you can just click on it and you find this script here that says DBB moving platform. And when you enable it, it actually doesn't do anything. But if we go into it, we can see the ways that we can do things to it. So I could go to rotate Y here and scale this guy up. Julia, almost demonstrating for me thank you. I just needed someone to rotate with it. So we can scale that up. We can make it crazy. And that kind of thing. And we could also move them up and see this. This is very silly. The way the rotation interacts with the translation is quite fascinating. But as you can see, it's kind of moving away from its center. So you're getting this kind of like clover leaf, which is very fun. The hippo, Obby, you guys are so good at this. I love it. This is giving me life. We've got a rotating cat. Does the cat have the platform script on it? Or yes, DBB moving platform. That's what I'm talking about. So you can kind of mess with that. That's the platform section. Lots of good ones. These ones have juice, the boonk and plunk. And you can just like throw that on something if you want basically particles the same color. We can definitely make some snowy splashes on things. I think we could also pull it out of Heather Control Z's Obby if we wanted to, because there was a good thing. Oh, you could also use the one from the cloud because the cloud does like a puff of white. So these are just special ones. That one's going to make me go the wrong way. But if I jump on this, come on. Yeah, it's kind of snowy. It's actually very cloudy. The person who made this really, really knew how to make a cloud feel like a cloud. And I love that. I do. So the VFX, we have to stop the game. And I don't want to stop anything just the second. Although every time I say that, I want to make sure I save. So we can look at the VFX later, but there's lots of cool stuff. And we've got these different like indicators things, and we got these hats. So I was looking at the hats, right? You can pick up the hat and you're in the hat, and I'm like, you know what would be fun? Would be an obby where we pick up our winter clothes. I don't know if you ever had to do that like silly relay race where you'd have to put on, I think we used to do it. Was it like with the clothes and the lost and found or something? But anyway, you'd have to basically put on all of your winter clothes in a race. I don't know. This is a very strange, potentially exclusively Midwestern cultural thing. But anyway, so I was thinking about that. So anyway, we're going to stop what we're doing and we're going to make a hat. So I'll be in the voxel object editor. This should stay open, saving one more time because I love everything that's happening here. So if you want to keep working here, I will check back and we can look at this beauty on stream. Julia already getting started with some really, this is very nicely designed obby. And I'm going to make a hat. That's what we're going to do. Because look at these hats. They're great. And what I'm actually going to do is see if I can start from one of these hats. So let's go hat, voxel object. And yep, I just wanted to remix an existing hat. Basically just so I get the right size. Teddy overall straw hat. God, that's so cute, Summer. Okay, we got a Santa hat. That's pretty good. Let me look at that. Is this remixed? It's not remixed. Okay, so we could just try putting that in. This is very much the vibe of what I wanted. But I want to start from a different hat because I want it to match the size of, like, say, this pirate hat, for example. So if I hit the remix, does that take me to the original? I just want to remix the original so we're not remixing remixes forever. So let's take this and remix it. And I actually only want this part here, which I probably could have just done, but we're gonna F4, hold alt while we do it. And let's see, let's turn on mirror. Actually, does mirror erase? Let's see here, we can do select and delete all those. And then if I select this, yeah, okay. Delete that. Select this. Delete that. And then is this touching? Oh, it's perfectly not touching. Excellent. Very hard not to do exactly one click too many. Okay, so I'm going to use this as basically my lineup of the size, and probably because it goes on an object, this is going to be a great way to make sure it has like the right distance from 0 that makes it attached to your head in a fairly natural way. Although if any of you have played with the attach to your head orator, some things work better than others depending on what head you have on, as I think, you know, we've all felt that before. So what I wanted to do is to make like a little, let's select this color for now, and because we can just tint it later. And we're going to extrude this out and just one, and then we will decrease the size a little bit just to start getting some tapering. I think I need to turn the mirror off because it's not mirrored in the right way. Okay. Okay, so this is what even looks like. Let's just carve. All right. Nope, that won't. What? That did work. Oh man, the color matching bug for the win. Really helping me out here. So I just want this to be, I'm kind of making like a, if I were Canadian, I'd call it a toque, but just like a kind of pointed hat with a beautiful, fluffy pom-pom on the top is the idea here. And then it's going to be something that you can pick up and then theoretically, although I think right now the way the hats work, I can't tell if the hats will take off other things if I attach them to you, or if I can keep attaching random things to different parts of the player. We will find out. All right, F3. All right, now this is going to lose me my thing. Actually, I could just change the color. Brilliant, Zaz. Okay, F3, not F3, just regular 3. And then 2, 4. We're going to boop, 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 boop. 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so we're getting somewhat pointy. I probably actually want to move it towards the back. Let's see here. Okay, so we'll do select a Rooney, chunk, and then this guy, chunk. And I think I need another level. So blue, fine. 3, 4, 2, and move this back again. There's a reason I don't like doing art on stream. It's like there's so much kind of messing with things. Okay. So then we'll make this all one color, and I want to start with like a blue that is a little like that. Okay. Okay, so we've got that, and we'll do a much darker version of it down in here. And we're going to put the pom-pom basically right here. Maybe I shouldn't have moved that quite so harshly back, but that's okay. We can 2. Okay, yeah, that's the shape I want. Okay, so now we got our pom-pom. I'm going to create another frame for the pom-pom. Create 2 frames for the pom-pom. Let's see here. Okay. So what I want, I've got a kind of wild idea for this. Okay, so we're going to, let's just take like a red color. It's probably not what it's going to be in the end, but anyway, and we will make like a boop-a-doop and a doop. Doop. All right. I have a crazy idea. We're going to see if this is in it all a logical way to do what I want to achieve. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the question is, how many different ways can I rotate this? You can just double click something. We're going to go to this one, and we're going to delete everything. And we're going to press this, and I'm going to bring it all the way down to the center. Okay. Now, we're going to copy it. We're going to rotate that around. Can I change the rotation axis? I can't. Can I? Like if I change the mirror plane, it doesn't do it. Okay, so whatever. I'm gonna rotate, move this back here and move that there. Okay, see, this was the vision. And then we rotate, and all together we get, this is a very fleshy color. Okay. This may not have been worth it. Okay. Okay, that's it. This is the pom-pom. We did it. This was the dream. We won. DMN, hello. Welcome. Delightful to see you at this utterly absurd hour. Happy 4 p.m. my time to you. Good to see you. Okay. So, we're going to copy this. Delete that frame. Delete this second frame that has it on it. And then in the first frame, I'm going to paste this and pull it up. Boop, boop. And yeah, that's the idea. There's even more here, more planned, but it's about where I wanted it. We gotta sink it in a little bit. That should be fine. It looks a little awkward. Okay, all the way down. Is that better? All right, I'm gonna copy that, and then I'm gonna make this like a white color because I think blue and white is what I wanted. Sorry, I'm gonna select a white color, and then I'm gonna fill. Whoop. Oh, I've got something selected. Got me. All right, boom. Unselect. Paint. And then we're actually going to be like a slightly grayer color. And then a second one that I'm going to move slightly. You got me. All right, I'm going to make another frame. I'm going to delete the things in this frame. Please tell me I didn't delete. Yeah, okay. We're going to take this. I'm going to move it back one. And I'm going to make it all a slightly lighter shade. The theory being here that this was going to create some depth. We'll find out. We can undo it if we don't like it. But we're going to go back to here to the pom-pom and paste the second one. And, I don't hate it. So we're kind of high concept here right now. Okay. So the other thing I want to do is create a slight brim on this. And to do that, we're just going to, no, I didn't want that. We're going to select this color and just draw the top of the brim on everything. I think I wanted a slightly lighter color. So a different color is just going to help me in my life because it means I can select this separately from the other things. And sometimes you can't tell, and sometimes I like that. So, okay. All right. We're making a hat. This is a wild stream. We're going to check in with the chaos that has been wrought on our parkour project so far. Then we're going to make a hat, and then we'll look at the time and decide if we're making mittens. Okay. Boom. Brim. Let's get that a little wider there. And extrude that. Yeah, this is things I've learned about the voxel object editor is that it's just worth it to make things a separate color to begin with and then figure out if you want to keep that later. Because it's very easy to make things the same color, but it is a pain to separate things out once they are already the same color. Okay, boom, look at that. Sorry, some of these I was not clicking the right dimension. Oh gosh, you guys can hear the baby? Yeah. Sorry about that. I promise you he's very well treated. But if someone had to change your diaper, you'd be upset about it too. Honestly, you'd be like, I don't want this. You're like, well, Unfortunately, the alternative is not having a clean diaper, and we just can't do that. Let's see if this enhances my experience here. I want like a wide rib. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, boom. Boom. Does that look good on this dimension? It does. Boom. Boom. Maybe it's a little heavy-handed, but I love it. I was really very inspired by the sweater that I'm wearing today, whose cable is just right. And I love that for it. It's a voxel objects. It's just very fun to figure out what how little detail you actually need to get a more complex idea across. Really, really warms my heart. Okay, so one spot is a little short there, but it'll be fine. Okay, so this is our hat. Let's rename this to Winter Hat. We'll save that, and then I'm going to go back to the Obby and see what we have done. Oh, thank you, DMM. It is a cute little beanie. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, it worked out. It worked out. The pom pom's a little wild, but sometimes that's how it goes. Okay, so let's see. This is the old one, right? All right, we're gonna jump in here. I thought I said kick idle players false, and it still kicked me. Am I crazy? Okay, we can close this one. Leave. This is not the one I wanted. Okay. That's the one I opened because I was confused as to what was happening, and the answer was everybody was ahead of it. Okay, what do we have here? We've got some red candies and some peppermints to go with it. Love that. And working our way over towards Giant Snowcat Island, where there are orcas in the water. Orcas obviously love being in... Oh, I've lost my place. And probably I just need to pop up and... Oh! We all have snowball heads. We all have aquanaut heads. Did I... Oh, it's just sitting here on the... That's such a smart way to do that. I love it. Very, very excellent. Okay. Wow. People can make that jump? I'm already can't do it. Okay. Come on. Come on, Zaz. Oh, it's because I just gotta wait. Boom. Okay. All right. Okay. Excellent stuff. Jumping on the hippo head. Important stuff. I think we should make it springy. I think we should put trampoline script on this. Okay. All right. Obby is coming along. This is what I'm talking about. This is very good stuff. I'm going to grab one of the other hats. Although, as you can see, we already have a very solid hat option. I'm like a snowball aquanaut is very good. It's very good. Where are the hats? Hey, hats. Yeah, we need to drop that car in here just so I can get around a little faster. Okay, so we're going to take a hat. And I am going to move it here. And I am going to change it. So we are going to change my voxel object. Okay, so we'll just change the voxel object. Love that. Very easy. Social hat, bubblegum cowboy. That is what that is. And we're just going to change that to, if I click mine, actually, if I click latest, both of those winter hats. So we'll have a winter hat here. And if I put it on, Okay, couple of things didn't work. One of them is that I still have this space, so I need to delete that frame. The other one is that I thought it needed to be up here, and that is why I used the pirate hat to begin with, but it looks like it actually needs to be centered on the origin, which is really easy to do. So lucky me. Let's put it there. We'll press save. I also want this to be like a slightly less dark. Just a little more. Yeah. Okay. We'll save that. Maybe even a little less, because it's not stripes, right? It's supposed to be the ribbing. I would maybe do it all the way up the hat, but once you start trying to make that follow the contours, it becomes the whole thing. And we'll press save here. And I think that if I put this on, it might actually. Okay, now we gotta refresh save. Success. All right, I'm refreshing my friends. That shouldn't actually affect anybody. Well, let's go try out my hat, which should be floating there, looking a lot less flickery. Let's see it go. Let's see it go. Boop. We're killing it. Absolutely killing it. This is it. This is exactly how this should be. I don't know if I don't think. Can I mess with the size just by changing the entity, or voxel objects just have an offset, they don't have a scale? Let's try turning our scale down and seeing if that will actually. I'm not actually sure that it will. First try. That's right. That is right. The scale is pulsing. Is it still? Oh, it's because I just selected this one. The scale is 0.52. Let's oh, I don't have start and stop privileges. Lovely. If you can hear me, please refresh the game, and then eventually I will be able to press play again. But you know what? I'm just going to lose it again anyway, so let's see if we can work with that. So scale world isn't going to be any better, right? It is different though. No, it's not. Okay. We can just pause the wobble. There we go. We're going to unwobble you, and we're going to try setting your scale to 0.5 or something. I tend to make big changes so that I can see if they work. That is an adorable little sleigh, Julia. Okay, and we'll put this on, and it seems to affect nothing. Okay, we're just gonna lean into that. Did a lot of effort to try to make the hat make sense, and I think we nailed it, frankly. Okay, so that's the hat, and what I wanted to do was put them on the Obby, but we got a lot going on here. So let's see what else we got here. That's a checkpoint, I presume, which should be very useful. Okay, this hippo is difficult to be on top of. Okay. I wonder, I guess it does the voxel object collision based on like the first frame. Oh, wait, I have the power. I have the power to fix things. Let's see here. I'm going to take you and let's do playback rate a little slower. This uses chat. Where are you putting the chat? Well, but if I edit it, then people won't know that it's the chat thing. But I think we can also comment on this if you guys are collaborating. And there's also Discord available. I like this level of innovation. That makes a lot of sense for multiplayer editing. Okay, I got to the second candy cane. I just want to see what you're up to here. Checkpoint. Oh my gosh. And this has got the juice on it. It's got kind of a blue. I wonder if we can. I mean, it's sort of fun that way. If I look at it, the landing juice, it's like it's a template, right? No, we can do the tint. So we could make the emissive white too to give it that snow look. And then it'd be like, boom. Yeah, I don't know, snow particles. It just makes it harder to see, but that's the way of things. Little peppermint, big peppermint. If I wanted to do that change to all of them, right, I'd look at this and I'd say, okay, this is platform circle spiral too. So if I go in here and I say platform space, you can't skip the punctuation, which is a little hard. Circle spiral. Right, then we get all of these. Let's look at if the first one, so that's the first one. And then after that are the ones we use. So we're going to select these 4. And that's where I'm going to get the landing emissive. It went black because we aren't in agreement. So I'm going to change it to white. And then I haven't actually listened to the sound. Bounce animation. We could make it crazy. Okay, so then if I go back to me, game camera, and I jump on this, boom, the particles are still blue. But I think that's a different impact white to blue. So we'd have to change the VFX. We can, if we stop things, which I still don't have permission to do in this game, then okay, checkpoint. We got green wobble cat. Well, oh, Grinch cat. I see you. The Grinch is fairly cat-like, isn't he? Besides the fact that he also wants you to leave him alone a lot of the time. That's pretty Grinchy, pretty catty. Wow, we're really killing it. You guys, we're getting all the way to these platforms. That's a death one. Okay. See, I should have known that. Very red and green. We got a lot going on. How about a snowflake? Let's see what we've got snowflakes wise. This is all saved, so I can leave it alone. I want to play with it forever. I want to like make mittens and then just make a bunch of things. You can't get in the game. All right, I'm going to drop a link again. I don't think we're at max players. I don't know if my kick idle players thing is messing with it. But okay. But let's see. I want to see what we've got as far as snowflakes go. Because now that you've seen flax, now you know what's on my brain. Oh my god, there's some gorgeous ones. Oh my god, summer made snowflakes. I should have known. Okay, glorious. Because here's like the interesting concept right here is if we use not this one. Oh, now am I kicked out? It did seem like something was. I'm maybe in too many things at once. We can leave this one alone. Let me in. Okay, good. Chaos, still chaosing. Lots of Grinch cats, lots of snow cats. Giant orca, requisite. What is this? I'll put it back. Is it a tongue? Okay. Just curious. Oh, it might be a number or a bar to do things on. Okay. So I thought that, ooh, giant snow dragon, very good stuff. And the looming cat profile in the shade there, very good. Okay. So I am going to, oh, someone put speed shoes in here. Okay. Good stuff. I'm going to do the thing I do when I can't do obbies, which is so Big Bang that I can do this, that I also love that about it, which is that I'm just going to, oh my God, where's scale? There it is. Make me a little, oh, what'd I do? Are we, no, we're not stopped. Where am I? Okay. Well, we'll fly and I'll figure out where my body is eventually or how to kill me so that I can be free. But what I wanted to see is if we were to all grab some of those snowflakes. Oh my gosh, there's lots of good snowflakes here. All right. And we do like this. And we do like this. So I forgot to put the platform script on it first, but there's like an easy way to do it. So, oops, sorry. Grab you and stick you over here. And I want to make it, basically the bigger I make it, the harder this is going to be, is the idea here, because you've got these big gaps that you can fall in, and then we'll just get increasingly bare snowflakes. Okay, it looks like I need to raise this up. Am I right? Get my orbit cam going would really help here. See, I just missed this stuff. Perspective is hard. Okay, so this is the snowflake challenge. And what I can do is I can click this platform. This is an octagon. Let's see, we'll click this platform. And there's this thing, DB moving platform. So I'm going to click copy. Where's copy? Copy. And then we'll put this here and we'll hit paste as new. Sure. Yeah. And then we'll enable it. And then we're going to give it a really slight Y rotation. There we go. There we go. This is my Obby contribution, is this snowflake. And I think if we can turn off uniform scale and then take the Y down to like 10. Oh no, it doesn't like that. I guess with the rotating thing, it doesn't want to do both. Sometimes it's like that, but like, let's actually scale it down. I made it too big because it's overlapping Cat Island. I'm not about that life. And then what we can do is we can put a spring trampoline thing. All right, I'm going to take these. I'm going to make them slightly higher. Yeah, it helps me. Oh, hello, Giant Island. Sort of in my way here. Because where are we going to go next? I guess we could go straight up the edge. Okay, all right. I'm excited to see what you got planned. This was my big Obby idea. See if my players... No, I respond. Okay. Which means we can try to do the Obby up to the snowflake. AKA cheat our way up. This would be an argument for having the jetpack in the scene, is you can just jetpack as part of your testing. Okay. Okay. Boop-a-doop. We'll just go where we want to go. Magic carpet. This is how we're doing it. All right. I misjudged that distance. Oh, I respawned at my last safe spot. I didn't think that was in by default. All right. It's a laser butt cat. It's a cat butt laser. How could I have missed the cat butt laser? We're going to be in a little bit of a situation here if I keep respawning in this spot. Okay. Yeah, so what I want to do is I was thinking like trampoline in the middle, and from there you might be able to get some height. But I think that like right now we've got a really good horizontal component, and it would be cool if whoever had the giant island brought it back. We could build some kind of vertical stuff. Happens a lot, or we can take this and duplicate it, and then you're gonna learn a lot about the way I have gotten in the habit of doing things, and we're gonna make this like 30. Oh, how did I get cat butt lasered? No. Okay, not getting cat butt lasered today. Okay, where were we? So I had a second island, and I messed up all of the scale of it. Yeah, okay, you can just fall off when it's rotating like this. Need to be in the center. Okay. Boom. Glorious. This is the only safe place. Excellent stuff. Okay, so I was thinking this thing we could take, and why did the scale get so weird? Uniform scale up to, say, 16. And then ununiform scale it and set the Y to 32. Why not? Yeah, enter. And then we can kind of boop it in there. Oop. I got nudged, which takes me back to the most challenging thing to deal with. Okay, glorious. You don't rotate with these platforms because that would defeat the purpose of the challenge. So yeah, I'm trying to make this like this. I don't know. This is probably also we have like handles. There's easier ways to do this as. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And I just want to, we could even rotate a different way. I wanted to do some more snowflakes. Let's do the same thing. Let's do another snowflake. But see if we can't rotate it vertically. If you look at what Julia and everybody did up into here, it's actually just really nice design because there's some very cool stuff of like kind of like letting you start out easy and then teaching you what you're going to be doing and then making it harder. And I am kind of skipping that because we're going from one rotating snowflake, admittedly easier rotating snowflake, death. Okay, fly camera, that's how we do it. To a much harder version of rotating snowflake. But we'll see. We'll see. Scale yourself ginormous, and we'll put you here. And I think actually, okay, let's scale it down a little. Oops. We'll scale. Why does my fingers just don't know which one in the scale button is? I wonder if there's like a simpler snowflake we can use. They're all pretty high res. Except for honestly, red snowflake rug, if we deleted the background out of it, would be cool. Or we've got a Heather Control Z one that's a little lower res. Okay, well, let's try that instead. And what I just want to do is rotate this a different way. I think I can still paste as new because it's still the last thing. So rotation, is it still Y? Nope. Nope. Okay. Z. Yeah, that's what I want. All right, gotta disable this for a second so we can make this like this, and then we'll enable it. Oh, this doesn't work. All right, we are going to simply why? Okay. All right, we're back. So now if I enable this script, wherever you are. Oh, wait, I clicked the rock. Oh, no. Oops. This, sorry for everyone. And like, I don't know. Are you going to be able to jump on this? Maybe. I don't know. All right, we got non-uniform scaling. So let's go ahead and make this wider like that. And we'll let it rotate. And I have no idea. I've just been dying here to cat butt laser over and over again. All right. No, this is not doable. I think either it needs to be a lot bigger or it's also not the right direction. All right, you know what? We're moving this challenge too much. I'm going to delete this guy and we're going to repeat the snowflake. So the idea is that multi-tool. Disabling cat butt laser. I'm sorry. It's just for the sake of finishing this project in my lifetime. Just gonna. Okay, cat butt laser will still be being a cat butt laser, but it doesn't kill me instantly. It still hits me. Okay. Obbies, am I right? Okay, we got a little while. We got. Why? You think you've beat the system. You think I'm a game developer. I can change things about this game if they're very hard for me. And then you just colossally fail. Okay, so we're gonna take some kind of spherical snowball shape. Boom, snowball. And I'm gonna put the trampoline script on it here. So you could do this a couple of ways. I guess another way to do this would be to go back to the platform here and find one of the springy ones right here. And then you see this and you're like, trampoline. Copy that. And then we go back to all the way back to this snowball and we'll do here, paste as new. And then if we can get to it from where we are being currently probably dying on a platform over and over again. Oh my God, it's a checkpoint. That's brilliant. That's what I should do is a checkpoint. Cat butt laser. Okay. Then we should be able to sproing out of here. And so I think what I want to do, and there's kind of a sequence like this in Breath of the Wild. Oh, I think to get this to rotate with it so it doesn't look like it's sitting in space in a different way, we are going to parent it. So we'll go to entity, right? No, transform. At the bottom transform, there's a parent entity, and we're going to select this snowflake, which should be called snowflake. I think it's snowflake 2. Yeah, boom. So when we do that, you can see now it's a little hard to tell, right? Because it's a sphere, but it's now rotating with. It is not. It is in fact not rotating with it. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Okay. Right? It's not. Simply not. Sometimes it'd be like that, I guess. Sorry, chat. I haven't checked you in a little while. You can become an ice dragon at spawn. Yeah, I've hit this checkpoint. Now you don't spawn anymore. Let's hit save while we're thinking about it. We don't want to lose any of this magnificent work on the Winter Jam Chaos Obby. Okay, boom. So we got the snowball in the center, and then what I want to do is the snowball and then have more snowflakes that you have to kind of both weave in through the snowflakiness. And I don't know, is that skill based? I don't know. I'm kind of bad at this. Okay. I'm bad at designing obbies too. Not to say that I haven't. I have obbies I'm proud of. Don't get me wrong. Welcome to the stream, everyone. This is what we do. This is it. Okay, so checkpoint. I need this checkpoint, I think, to be like, anyway. Yeah, look, it's like slowly. Come back. Boom. Okay, so second snowflake. Control. I do have it selected. Okay, control up. This is a second snowflake. Let's go fly cam for this for a second here. All right, so we got this coming up here. These are just too big, I think, to be an interesting challenge. Can I, what is the, let's just like pick a scale. So this is like currently at, let's uniform scale it and 40, and let's just change the whole thing to 30. Okay. And then we'll change this one to 30 as well. It's funny. It uniformly applies the same scale. I love that. Which I guess is what the tool does too. The dragon is blowing ice, which is perfect. Very cool. And I think you can become the dragon at spawn, but I don't know. Someone's gonna have to drop this somewhere on my snowflake. Okay, so this is the idea that we want to do. Oh no, am I dying infinitely? All right, I am going to save one more time, and then I am going to refresh so that I can start at spawn. Become a dragon. Win at obbies. Do some things. Yeah, we've only got a little bit left in stream, so pogo stick. Where's my dragon? Obby kit. A lot of cool stuff happening here. Rotating cats. There's the dragon. Hey, dragon. Boom. Become a dragon. I'm a dragon. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Yes, Ice Dragon does obby. Someone should just make an obby just for this dragon. I don't know if the creator of this dragon has already done so, then that's also magnificent. But yes. Yeah, was that you can climb the mountain. Oh, that's a good point. Okay. All right. I am having a harder time judging my own jumps with this. Yeah, I think we want to do is what we should do. Is it all right if I mess with the dragon? I'm just going to mess with the dragon avatar because we're here and it's making me happy and we've got some time. Let me just, because what we want to do is we're going to save, we're going to take avatar switcher because I've got that. For those of you who saw the stream where I did the puppy, what did we do? It wasn't Pogo Cat, Acorn, Player Mushroom, this guy. So Player Mushroom, does that not drag out? Player Mushroom, Player Puppy. All right, Player Mushroom here. Okay, we would need some things, but we could do this voxel animation controller. It's a, yeah. Do you have? Okay, footprints will be hilarious if that still works when you're not a skeletal object. It can't work when you're not a skeletal object, right? It can't. We'd have to have a different script or something. But we do need to add some things here. So we've got this one, and then we've got the player, right? We need to kind of combine a bunch of things on here. So I'm going to take Ice Wyvern here, and I'm going to start copying things over. I want to copy Voxel Object Animation Controller. So copy. Paste as new. And then of the animations, we've basically got idle we need. So we'll copy that. And we will, I have no idea if this is going to update live or not. Paste as new. And we're going to set idle to start frame 1. The first frame. Oh my gosh, we've got all kinds of players going on here. Alina, this is actually swimming player. Excellent choice for this Obby. I love it. Wait, have I just been editing myself this whole time and not? You needed a copy, my friend. Okay. So for me to do this, I'm going to have to. All right. That's all right. We got this. We got this. We're going to make our own template that we can change because I need my own template. It's going to be called Ice Dragon Player Ice Dragon. Okay, we'll save, copy that. New template. We're going to name it Player Ice Dragon. And we're going to press save. Sorry, I got ahead of myself, but I'm ready now. So now we're going to do it. Now, of course, yeah, okay. So I'm going to drag out Player Ice Dragon here. And this is the one that I'm going to copy all of the things onto. Where did Snow Player go? Yeah, we need to put them in a little player corral, don't we? Here we go. Where's Mushroom Player? Let's do the voxel objects first. Is this the one that we copied? Yeah. Okay. Can we make the dragon fly? We could put the player swim movement on. Yes. Yes, we can. I don't know if we can do it on stream right now, but we absolutely can. So we've got voxel object animation controller. Is that already on Ice Dragon? It's not. It is. Okay, so we've got those. So I guess putting them on myself did copy them. But idle should be 1. Default should be idle. It just should not still be flapping. This is the thing. I guess, okay, neither of us is this template, so I'm going to take this button and I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to have it unlink from template. I'm going to make it my own, and it's going to be called Ice Dragon Try On Button. Very good name. Very good name, Zaz. And it is going to avatar switcher to player swimming. I see. That's what we changed. Player Ice Dragon. So this is the one that I'm working on. Okay. So now when I put this on, still flapping. Control ID? There's something I'm missing here. No. If you have multiple controllers on your voxel object. I do not. So idle should be start frame at 1 and 2, and this is the animation we should be in. I guess maybe I need to turn off play. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can't get jump and all of that. Because that's all I wanted was idle and jump. Probably pick a different frame here. Is this the first frame of that? Let's see. I can actually see this voxel object. If I select the correct one. This is the one that I actually should be working on. Not me. Anyway, this is all very confusing, frankly. So let's disable play on that. It's right here. Okay, and then if we're in game mode, right, I should still be controlling this, and it's not really, it's just frozen. It doesn't really seem like the voxel object switcher. This is maybe doing this on the fly is a mistake, but I still can't stop. I could take it into a different project and we can make it fly. I don't know. I've done a lot with the player controller, so let's yeah, okay. So that is all the time I have for streaming today. But I think we should go out with a bang, trying to see what we have here and cheating if necessary. I think yeah, the hippo is good, but maybe not as an obstacle element. I think maybe the hippo should hurt you. Did I mess up jump? Did I somehow manage to? All right, let's become a swim player, and therefore we can test out everything. Right? I think it might be a matter of okay, friends, we're going to do this with the camera because that's another way to see where things are. Zooming over our glorious work here, we've got this area here complete with hippo and presents and peppermint candies designed by Julia. We've got, I believe this is going to be Orca in a tie with this cat, with the Grinch cat. We've got butt laser cat and more hippos, excellent hippos. Beautiful ship and all of these glorious snowy cats presiding over us in what is clearly their kingdom. We've got my somewhat dubious snowflake puzzle, which I guess if I really want to be able to get to the snowflake, I need to put the snowballs like here or something. So you've got to kind of like reverse dropper your way through it. And we've got a lot of ideas. And the point of the story, my friends, is that it's not hard to make an obby. You really just move some stuff around and you have an obby. Thinking about good challenges, making like really clear ones. There are some really fantastic obbies on Big Bang, because I'm sure many of you have played them. And being able to like make something that polished and cool is awesome, but it's not where you need to start. Where you need to start is dragging some stuff around and jumping on it and seeing if you can make that jump harder. And I think everybody who was here had cool ideas and interesting things to contribute. So if you haven't yet, you have 6 days to make an obby. We just made an obby in an hour and a half. And you have 6 days and you get a free skin at the end of it. Plus also, in many cases, you have your first game done. It's there. We'll start giving you hearts like this one. We're going to save and I'm going to go return to game. And look, we've already got 7 hearts. We've got some chat. We've got some comments. We've got 7 hearts here. I'm number 8 because I could heart my own things. You could be getting hearts right now with your amazing obby and things like that. The last thing that we need to do that I forgot and is actually very important to enter it in the jam, I'm going to go back into my save options. So here's save. Save options is the 3 dots. And we're going to do chaos. And then I'm going to take addition because that's just kind of something I write sometimes. And we're going to do WJ 2023 for Winter Jam 2023. That's how I entered in the contest to get my free skin. And I'm going to press save. And if you are so inspired by this, the link was in the chat. You can also find the link if you look up. You'll find me. I'm Control Zaz. You can find lots of other cool games if you just go to the front page of Big Bang. But if you want to, and we return to game, you can. Well, there, right here where I have an edit button, you can remix this and make your game starting from this base. It keeps putting me in edit. This could be part of your game as well. The chat object editing method, all of this cool stuff. There's tons of awesome things we could see here, lots of cool concepts, and everybody did amazing work. It was all I had to do was just show up and try to make a hat. And I thank you all very much for your glorious participation in this. So that is all for me. 6 days, make an Obby, come back this time next week. Well, an hour and a half away from this time next week. And I will be playing through your games, which you've seen me try to Obby. It's pretty bad. But it's going to be great. I'm going to practice up. I'm going to get my best head in the game, and we're going to play some Obby games. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah, we got some, I don't know. I think we've been in this session too long, but anyway, that is all for me. Glorious seeing everybody, and make an Obby, make an Obby, make an Obby, make an Obby. And I will see you all next week.